Hey, Christina here with Frequency Fridays. Welcome back for our brain series. So Frequency Fridays is all about settling into being a vibrational being, thinking vibrationally. Today we're going to be talking about action potential, and I'm starting out with action potential because it really paints a very clear picture of, for one, we are electrical beings, and if that is the truth and that is the case, we should really be focused on nurturing our electrical selves. What is action potential? In a nutshell, it is the rising and falling of voltage. And then we're going to go to phase 4, and that is called the hyperpolarized or the refactory period. And so remember when I mentioned why is it significant that the voltage is going to go down to -90 below the resting membrane potential of -70. I really absolutely love the thought system behind this, the foresight behind this, the precision in this. It's just mind-blowing how we're fearfully and wonderfully made, and it's just being proven to me and to us over and over again as we explore who we are and what we're made of. Now, I don't know where the name refactory period came from, but I love that term because I often think about being reprogrammed back to my factory setting. And what does that look like, right? How is that even possible? Is that even possible? And when I say back to my factory setting, I'm talking about my divine setting. Before all of the self-sabotaging thoughts come in, before any of the limiting beliefs come in that I have to contend with, before my double-mindedness. Those are a few of the things that I've witnessed in myself. That I just want to get back to my factory setting, that my God-given birthright, my God-given functionality and purpose. So I love that that's what this is called. And so what's happening during this hyperpolarized phase or refactory period, where the cell is going down to a -90 voltage. And so what's happening is it's time and space specifically for the neuron to pause and to recharge, because it can't go back out and fire because it doesn't have enough energy. It just emitted it all. So it needs that resting period. It needs time to recharge to get back to its state of balance so that it can fire again. So I love that our cells, or this particular lesson about how our brain functions as it relates to action potential, it's really reminding us of the importance of setting parameters for us to take action and setting boundaries and parameters for us to rest and recover. That's the natural function and flow of things. That's how it should be, not this hamster wheel idea that whomever attempted to program us with. That is not the way. I just reject that. I reject that all the way. Rest is a form of resilience. So, I digress. I'm about to go on a tangent. Then we have our 5th phase of action potential, and this is the final phase. And so this is simply going back to a polarized state, and that is Do you know what do you think that is? It's entering into the resting membrane period of -70, where we're sitting idle. We're charged, we're ready for action, we're ready to fire again. So your brain is waiting for that next stimuli to come through, so that we can repeat that process. And so that is such a beautiful, simple, while being very complex. And the action potential is very complex. I don't even understand how the brain can keep track of all the things that it needs to keep track of. The control center that we have is pretty magnificent. Do you agree with that? So again, I hope that this quick lesson brings you value. Most importantly, I hope it reminds you that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Your brain is a tool. Your brain is to be your servant, not your master. And so I really hope that this lesson, this series on the brain, will empower you to use your brain and your mind as the gift and the tool it was designed to be. Many blessings to you, and I'll see you next week. Take care.